everyone, today I am making a shrimp pasta, and I thought I had a video for this already, but I couldn't find it, so I'm going to go ahead and make it because someone requested that I make it on my post. So what I have here is a few simple ingredients. Of course you need your shrimp. These are just large white shrimp. I have fresh spinach here I'm going to add to mine. I have some fresh mushrooms. I have some minced garlic, some grated Parmesan and Romano cheese, but you can use whichever grated cheese that you like, and some heavy whipping cream. I have butter, of course, and what I have already cooking here is my linguine noodles, but you can use the noodles of your choice. So they are just about al dente, so we're going to go ahead and get started over here. Just keep in mind, if you don't want to use the butter, you can just use the olive oil when you're cooking your shrimp. And I'm just going to add a little butter and olive oil to my skillet. I love to use butter when making this dish because it's just so good when it's buttery. It's something about that butter in your sauce. It's just so good. And what I'm going to cook first is the shrimp, and then we'll add in our heavy whipping cream. So let's go ahead and let this melt down, and then we'll add in our shrimp. Alright, you all, our pan is hot and ready to go. So let's go ahead and add our shrimp. And we're only going to cook them a few minutes on each side. Because they don't take that long to cook, as we all know. And sometimes I remove my shrimp from the pan. I'm not going to remove it this time. You can choose to remove yours after it's done if you want to. It's still going to be good. Because really it's not going to take that long to cook the sauce. Well, yeah. Well, actually it won't, because I'm not adding any flour. So that's what I'm thinking about, the flour. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, since I'm not going to remove my shrimp this time, is go ahead and add my mushrooms. Now, another way you can do it is you can cook your shrimp first and then take them out the pan. Then saute your mushrooms. If you want to add mushrooms, or go ahead and start cooking your, adding your whipping cream, and add your butter and your grated cheese and get your sauce right, and then you can add your shrimp back in. But I'm not going to do mine that way this time. And I'm just going to flip those shrimp over, and my noodles are definitely done now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn them off. Alright. Those mushrooms are looking good. Now, if you want your mushrooms to be a little bit more on the doner side, like I like mine to be al dente. Even though I'm making this for my kids, I'm teaching them how, they're liking the way I cook. So they like theirs al dente as well. So I'm going to, if you wanted them a little more done, is what I was trying to say, is you may want to just add them after you cook your shrimp. Like take your shrimp out and then add some more butter or olive oil, and then saute your mushrooms so that they'll be more on the, done side, I guess, versus al dente. Alright, now I'm just going to give this a minute. Your shrimp are just about there, and our mushrooms are looking good. So I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to drain my noodles, and then we'll come back and we'll add our whipping cream here. Alright, you all, I have drained my noodles, and I did not rinse them off. I just added a little olive oil, tossed them in the oil, and put the top on the pot. I put them back in the pot after I drained them. So now I want to add some garlic here. I have to use a small one. That's not big enough to fit in there. I'm going to add this is a half tablespoon. I'm going to add 2 of those. I am going to add more butter. I'm going to add more than that, actually. And let me get my other little spatula here, because now the shrimp are good. So let's mix that up like that. Can y'all see that? I'm going to have to bring y'all closer. I'll bring you closer so you can just see. Sorry. So we're just gonna mix that up. And next we're gonna go ahead and add in our whipping cream. It smells amazing. Just so you all can have kind of the measurements, this is a 1 pound box, of linguine noodles. I usually use about a 1 pound box, and it feeds 4 people. We could feed maybe more. And I used a little over a half a pound of the large white shrimp. I used half a stick of butter, and I'll let you know how much of this I'm going to use for those that want measurements. That's 1 cup. I'll do another half cup. I won't do more than that because we don't need that. Now sometimes I will add some flour and make it thicker, but I'm not going to do that. My kids like it when I don't make it thicker, but I like it thicker, so when I make it for myself, I make this thicker, the sauce thicker. And you will see how the sauce turns out if you like yours like this, or if you want it thicker. Now the grated cheese is going to help to thicken it up as well, so I'm going to go ahead and add my grated cheese. Can y'all see that sauce? It looks good. I'm adding about a 1/4 cup of grated cheese. I'll probably add more, I don't know. And I know it looks a little liquidy now, but it will thicken up. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and add in my spinach, and then I'm going to cover it and just let it simmer for a little bit. I'm going to turn the stove down until that spinach is done. And then we'll add in our noodles, and that's it. It is that simple and easy. Now you can add extra seasonings in if you like. Once you, with the butter and the whipping cream, the butter, the garlic, and the cheese. The only thing my kids need to add is a little salt. They don't need anything else, and pepper, excuse me. But if you want to add extra seasonings, by all means, go right ahead. All right, so I'm going to cover this. Where's my top? There it is. And we'll come back in just a minute or two, and then it's done. Just that simple and easy. We're going to toss in our noodles, and I'm going to let you all see the finished product. All right, I gave it about 2 minutes. So I'm going to let you all see what's going on in the pot. So you see our spinach has cooked down. We know it don't take spinach but a second to cook, so I love this. All these ingredients are quick and simple. So now we're going to go ahead and add in our pasta. Make sure y'all can see it in the pot. There we go. That oil helps your noodles from sticking, so. And you just want to go ahead and add them in. Or you can pour the sauce on top of the noodles, whichever you choose to do. Doesn't have to be this way. And that's enough sauce for that whole pound box. So at least we know a 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream will be enough to cover all of these noodles. And you'll see that in just a second. I'll show you. All this noodles, y'all know that'll feed definitely 4 people easy, unless you just a real big eater. I don't eat a lot, so I don't know. If that's not enough to feed 4 people, I don't know what to say. All right, so it up there. We got our spinach going with our mushrooms. So I'm just getting sauce everywhere. And I'm going to add in some more of our cheese. That's definitely optional. You don't need more cheese. You can taste the sauce and see where it's at as far as the cheese. Alright, so now I'm going to plate some so you all can see it. My daughter's going to taste it for you all. I have exceeded my carbs. Well, not exceeded them, but I'm not going to use the rest of my carbs on pasta. I'm going to eat something else. So I'm going to let her taste it for you all. Okay, you all, again, I just wanted you to see it close up. Alright, and here is my daughter's plate. Aaliyah's the one that's going to be tasting it for you all. So let me add a little bit more cheese on there. We need to open up one of the other cheeses. This is almost gone. All right, Aaliyah.
Okay.
She's using her chopsticks today.
Yes, the chopsticks.
Simple and easy. I mean, seriously. The noodles take about 12 minutes to cook. And while those are cooking, you can simply just make your meat, whether you're using chicken or shrimp. How do you
Really
like it?
good.
Really good?
Yes. It's amazing. Wow.
Glad you like it. All right, you all. Thanks so much for watching. And you all have a wonderful, blessed day. I'm going to get to some of the other requests on the list that I saw. So thank you all. Have a good night.